before I do the life lessons from David Brooks, I just thought I wanted to point out an observation that I had. David's first game, you guys didn't know he was part of the team yet, but the coaches did, was Belmont. And he was on the sidelines, and you guys won 49-6. The next game that he participated in was when he met you guys. And the next day you played Lancaster, and you won 31-21. Then last week we got all of your get well cards, and he sent you a little message. And we followed the whole game on Twitter, and you beat Westland 41-23. So I think you guys have yourself a good luck charm. Anyways, I was going to ease into the life lessons with some kind of softer content, but David ended up having surgery, and now you guys are facing one of your toughest opponents of the year. So we're going to go straight to the tough material. As you all know, David had surgery last week. He has a 6-inch incision in his stomach, and it cuts through the muscle, and inside of that they inserted a pump that's the size of a hockey puck. And this is considered an easy surgery for David. What he's been through over the past couple of years has been much more difficult. He had 3 spinal fusion surgeries, the last one being in September 2016. For reasons unknown, this surgery left David unable to eat on his own, unable to communicate with his communication device, and unable to breathe. For 6 months, David had to use a BiPAP machine, which is a machine that would suck the air out of his lungs and put air into his lungs to be able to breathe. Part of him not being able to eat was that he would dry heave and throw up every single day for 9 months, for hours at a time. Because of this, David became very malnourished. He was down to 55 pounds. As a result of being malnourished, he developed pressure sores. These sores got so bad they exposed bone. Because of the pressure sores, David had to spend over a year in bed in our house to let them heal. In trying to nourish David and really save his life, the doctors put him on something called TPN. TPN is a form of IV nutrition. They put a PICC line into his arm, and there was a catheter that went from his arm directly to his heart. And that's where he received his nutrition. He just got that PICC line out a little over a month ago. So why am I telling you all this? This is your life lesson from David today. You don't have to tackle to be tough. What David's been through to fight for his life takes the strength and the courage of 100 football players. David has been told, or we have been told over the years by his doctors, that David has a superhuman pain tolerance. And he's got a superhuman spirit. And if David were able to tackle, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that tackle. So, tomorrow night I want you guys to draw from your inner strength. And I want you to take from David's inner strength. I want you to think about everything that he's been through. And then think, maybe I can push just a little bit harder. And if things don't go your way, just pick yourself up, brush yourself off, let it go, and prepare yourself for the next challenge. because that's what we do in the Brooks household. And I think that that's really done well for us. Because think of those pictures you just saw. And look at David right now. David's part of the football team. And it's an honor and a privilege for us to be a part of this football team. But even more so, I think it's an honor and a privilege for all of you to be a part of this football team. Because it's a privilege to be able to eat. It's a privilege to be able to breathe. And even more so, it's a heck of a privilege to be the kind of athletes that you guys are. So tomorrow night, I want you to use those gifts and win against Davidson. And David is going to use his gifts on the sideline too. So another thing David lost when he had his surgery was his happy noise. Luke knows his happy noise. So his whole life, when David was happy, from the moment he was born, he would make this noise, wow, when he's happy. And because his lungs didn't have enough air and his body didn't have enough strength, he couldn't make that noise, and it broke my heart. After about 1.5 years, he could make that noise again. And you know what I noticed the night that you guys all gave him rocks? David made that happy noise multiple times. And that made me really happy. So, tomorrow night, David's going to be on the sidelines, and he's going to use his gifts. He's going to make his happy noise. He's going to cheer you on. And he's going to stick his tongue out at Davidson. So thanks for listening, guys, and good luck tomorrow night. It's okay. It's okay.